Hi, Karen. I want to show you how your students can access Mackin. So there's two ways they can access the Mackin site is, as you can see, on gpaa.org and then click on Mackin, or they can type mackinvia.com. Once they are at this window, to sign in this top box, they don't need anything. In this, the username for Danville is, and I'll email you this, if it's the elementary, it's 31 DANES. So it's abbreviated DAN for Danville, and then the ES is elementary school, because Mackin creates their account by building level. This is the way we had to go. They always had to identify it as an elementary school, a middle school, or a high school. So that's why we didn't go with our usual sign in, because by the time you did 31 Danville Elementary School, it was just too long of a sign in for the little ones. All right, and then the password is GPAA. So again, username for the elementary is 31 DANES. Password is the same, GPAA, and you do not need anything here. So then you just click login. And then once you're in, here's all resources. Now for the elementary level, they might prefer searching using the categories. But you can go to all resources and you can also search here. So if you're looking for frogs, we'll bring up any book that has frogs. Now, what I recommend is two things. One, you can have your students create backpack, because then once they create a backpack, they use that username and password to sign in. So then you don't have to remember 31 DANES GPAA. They can just sign in with their username and password. And if you want your tech person to contact Mackin, they will upload all your students and create a backpack for them. But if you want them to do it class by class, they click on backpack and then they click on register. And then if your students have Google accounts, I highly recommend that the username would be their Google username. Password would be their Google password. Then they have to type their password again. They do not need to put this information in at all. So if I'm just going to do an example, I'm going to be Joe. Oops, let's see. Joe Smith, all one word. Password is trial, and then save. And then it's created my backpack. Welcome, Joe Smith. So I'm going to log in using my backpack. So my username is Joe Smith. And trial. Login. Okay. Now, some features that I want to show you really quick is if I go to my ebooks, Mackin has deep search. So if I click on ebooks, I can't do it from all resources. I need to do it from ebooks. And I type in, let's see, I want to do renewable energy. Then it will return every ebook that has information about renewable energy. Now, when I click on databases, and all of our databases, AEA Online and the databases that Great Prairie has purchased are in Mackinvia, and they're pass-through. You don't have to log in again. Once you've logged into Mackin, you've logged into the databases. So I really like that feature. So I've clicked on the tab for databases, and now I'm going to search renewable energy, and it will search every database and return the results. So as you can see, of course, in Earth Space Science, there's 65 results on renewable energy. Britannica, 75. So you click on Show Results, and here's all the information that is relevant to renewable energy. So those are two features that I really like about Mackinvia. Now, I want to show you real quick why it's important to create a backpack. So I'm going to go back to all resources. And now I'm going to, another thing I want to point out, if it says available 5 of 5, that means that it's a Mackin book. So, and you'll see some of them are 5 of 5, some of them are 5 of 50. It's because we're a member of the consortium with the other AEAs. So if it's something of 50, it means that that was bought by the consortium. Now, notice there's no numbers here. So if I click on this book, open now, it's an E-Point Plus. And it did pass me through. I didn't have to sign it. But with the follow-up books and, well, basically, I think it's the follow-up books, you have to sign in yourself. The E-Point Plus lets you go right into the book. Now, I want to read about reptiles. So the very first thing I'm going to do is, am I logged into my backpack? Yeah, Joe Smith. So I want to read about two reptiles. The first thing I'm going to do is add to favorites. I'm not going to check it out because I don't need to check it out. I can read and do everything I want in favorites, and that way it keeps the book available for other students. So I'm going to add it to my favorites. Then I'm going to go up to my backpack, click on favorites, and there's my book. Now I'm going to open now. A little bit slow. Uh-oh. I'm going to stop because I'm approaching my free recording limit. So I'm going to stop and I'll record another session.